Hey, what's good? Welcome in. This is Spiritual Therapy through Divine Consciousness. I am Dee. My name is Daniela. This is going to be a general reading, so only taking what resonates, leaving the rest. Um, what I mean by that is taking what clarifies, confirms, or brings some sort of validation to whatever it is that you're experiencing and going through in the current time of when you see this video, okay? So whenever you come across this video is when you're in alignment to hear and receive the messages. Help the channel, help me, help you by liking, sharing, and subscribing, dropping a comment down below if you feel, so I could get these messages out into the algorithm and to all those who need some sort of clarification and validation. So we have resilience, okay? When I was meditating abundance, wow. When I was meditating, I wanted to say that I saw some sort of crown, but I'm not sure if it was a crown or if it was a ring. And it was very dainty, and it kind of had a shape like a little V in the front of it. It was circular, like so. Picture a ring going on your finger, very dainty, and it looked like um, kind of branches, if you will, very ethereal, and there was a V in the center front of it. Okay, so take that if it resonates. What else do we have for the collective? So you could be receiving some sort of ring, some sort of gift. Okay, so we have resilience. You've gone through it, you're going through it, you've grown through it, you've really accumulated that resiliency, right? You've really strengthen that muscle when it comes to your path, when it comes to life. You have learned not to allow yourself to carry all these burdens all the time. You know how to handle things without feeling overweight, overburdened, overpressured, um, without carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Okay. Then we have abundance, which is number 38. That's number 21, resilience card. You could have a 234 on the clock. You could have a real affinity, like animals could be gravitated to you. Okay. Something about the full moon that just passed. We are currently still in the energetic frequency of the strawberry full moon in the not northern hemisphere, but when you come across this video, it was the strawberry full moon. So if that's not relevant for you, then that part of the message isn't for you. But something really shifted, okay? Um, Even if you see this a year later and you align with this message a year later, something in the full moon, June 11th, 2025, really shifted your energetic frequency and your abundance. You somehow, by doing the work and remaining balanced, we have number 19, balance, and staying balanced in your energy, maintaining your energy in a high vibrational state when you are really growing, when you are in, say, a negative quote unquote environment or situation, is a full time job. And people fail to appreciate that, fail to recognize that, and fail to validate that. So there is some sort of assessment that is happening that you don't see. So have patience, remain focused on whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is that your goals, your dreams, your aspirations. But there is someone I feel that is watching you, that is going to bring in this abundance or an abundant opportunity. Fall could be significant. You could have been born in the fall, right? So like October, November, I'm getting, but there is some sort of balance, keeping your mind right. You've stayed centered, even though you got lost in your thoughts. Excuse me, I'm hiccuping. Even though you got lost in your thoughts, okay? But there's abundance all around you. It's like creating the magic of creating pain into purpose, pain into power, pain into creativity. and alchemizing that. That's beautiful. And that's no easy feat either. So applaud yourself. Give yourself more credit for how far you've come and for the weight that you've carried that no one else has noticed because you've carried it well. You could have red hair. That could be of significance. Or this person that's assessing you and watching you could have red hair. You could have a bond with a squirrel or something like that, or an interaction with a squirrel could really be of significance after you watch this video. Wow. Wow. Beautiful. So we have the number 2 card, roots of abundance, resiliency. Look at this. Everything you've carried, you see all these roots here? Everything you've carried has been the root of your abundance. Everything that you thought was a burden, everything that was a hard lesson to learn, because Earth is the school of life, right? The hard knock. Everything that you carried, that you put into your backpack, and now that you carry with you through wisdom, through maturity, through growth, has been all the while rooting your abundance. Then we have number 15, which is 6. The powerful move, a powerful move. Something has shifted, something that you did. You could have done some sort of cleansing ritual, some sort of intentional ritual, okay, using the elements. And this is really shifting. This was a power play, I'm feeling. I'm getting the word power play. Something is unlocking. And I said you've unlocked something, okay? And then a powerful move. You've unlocked something. You've done the work. Something regarding your abundance is now unlocked. Because it's the game of chess, not checkers, okay, with the queen and the king there. So this could even be someone that's assessing you, that's coming in, that wants to partner up with you, that wants to work with you because they see how you're shining through. Number 3, shining through. And this is going to bring in some sort of a balance into your abundance. And then underneath we have close encounters, exactly so. And this is number 10. So we have 10-10 here. Be open to new discoveries. There's an opportunity that's very, I feel like it's very close, closer than you think, because this person is watching you. And you are finally in an energetic alignment to this opportunity, to receive this opportunity. You could have angel wing tattoos. That could be of significance. You could be a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. But that full moon, the strawberry moon, was in Sagittarius. So that could be of significance as well. I'm telling you, something energetically shifted for you whenever you come across this video. Yeah, roots of abundance, number 19 again. So we have number 19 here. Your North Star is coming into a balance. Your purpose. Everything is aligning in divine timing. Everything that you went through was for your growth, for your proverbial tree of wisdom. So you could take that into the next phase of your life. So you don't lose these blessings, because now you know how to handle them. Now you know how to assess the situation. Now you know how to assess those close encounters of people, places, and situations and environments around you. Something literally flipped the script in the full moon. Your North Star has been activated now. That's exactly what it is. And it was all in divine timing. Everything in divine timing. As you learned your lessons, it was all part of the greater plan. It was all written in the Akashic records to have it work out exactly as it did. Not too late and not too soon. The return, exactly so. A powerful move, the return of your abundance, the return of your finances, the return of your North Star. The return of your North Star. Own your mastery. A number 4 card, I'm going to show you again. Own your mastery. You are a light being. You are a light worker. And in order to be a light worker, you have to study the shadows. So you have to walk through your own shadows. And now you are returning home. You are returning to what is rightfully yours. Calling back your power. What do we have for shining through? Shining through. You hold the key to an awakened life. Set yourself free. Balance. Then underneath we have number 9. You are invited. So this person's going to invite you somewhere. This energy that I'm picking up on. Divine discernment underneath. Right? Planting seeds of intention. And then the reward. Because it's time for a quantum leap. Weep. Oh, don't weep. It's time for a quantum leap. Be one with the sun, you wascally you rabbit. Speaking of rabbits, I'm going to tell you a story. Wow. You see how everything kind of works out? I went for a drive last night, and the place where I drive, I usually always see bunnies. And I was like, where's this bunny? And I said it out loud. I'm like, I wanted to see the bunny tonight. And as I kept driving, I didn't pay any mind to it. And this just goes to show when you speak something, how quick it manifests when you forget about it. And I just kept driving, listening to music. And as I was turning onto another street, there was the bunny literally in the middle of the road, standing and watching me. Okay, so that could be significant. So abundance, bunnies represent abundance. So you are being invited to this new abundant level of your life, this new energetic state, these new opportunities. Nothing's going to feel the same and nothing's going to look the same. You needed to suit up, so you needed to learn your resilience. You needed to learn discernment. You needed to learn people that you can trust, who you can trust by their own energetic signature, because when you vibrate higher, people that vibrate lower have this feel to them, and you just know that it's like, okay, this isn't in alignment with where I'm going. This isn't in alignment with the opportunity, or my aspirations aren't aligned with this opportunity. Okay, because you hold the key to an awakened life. And I'm not sure if I mentioned something about a key opportunity that's coming in. So will you say yes? You are invited, but you also have to say yes. You also have to show up. You will also have to be open, unlocking your heart, unlocking this new level, right? Not to be redundant, but root of abundance. Okay, come on. We have the Queen of Swords. Maybe there's some sort of truth that you spoke, Aries, Leo, excuse me. That could be of significance, but Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Speaking your truth, holding your ground, you are resilient, right? So this is standing in your power, not allowing anybody to manipulate you, to gaslight you, to breadcrumb you, even to knock you out of your spot or to knock you off of your focus, because you are aligning with your North Star, your purpose. What do we have for North Star? Clarify. Yeah, you just needed to learn. The student is now becoming the master. Own your mastery. You needed to learn. Now you're stepping into boss opportunities. 1441 on the clock. 1444. You're becoming a leader, or there is some sort of boss, some sort of leader that is assessing you, someone with a position of power that has been watching you, that's going to come in and offer this opportunity for you. because you have been patient. They see your work, they see your efforts. The Page of Pentacles is also a small gesture, a small opportunity that's coming in, like a material, right? This could be like, oh, like a small raise or a small opportunity, like, hey, I think we should do this together. And it seems kind of, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't seem as enticing, or it doesn't seem as, or it doesn't seem like it's in alignment, but it will be in alignment. It will grow into something a lot bigger than what you anticipate in the beginning. Let's clarify a powerful move. There you go. Nine of Cups, stepping into your wish fulfillment, your abundance. Something you did has unlocked your wishes. 9 wishes. You could even have stopped some sort of habit, right? Because the Nine of Cups could be over drinking, over consumption. So you could have stopped some sort of habit, and that was a powerful move because I really allowed you to step into your mastery and receive your abundance. That's here for you, that's destined for you. Yeah, you walked away from something, or you walked away. You walked away from one opportunity, and because you did that, you showed God, or you showed this person, this boss, this leader, that you stand in integrity. Because we go from the 8 to the 9 of Cups. That you are the master, that you are the opportunity, you are the abundance, you are the wish fulfillment. Look at that. As I say that, underneath the deck, the 10 of Pentacles. This is beautiful energy. This is your abundance. This is your legacy coming in, fam. You understand? And I know it's hard to believe. Take it if it resonates, you'll know, okay? This is the family. This is the house, the cars, new contracts. This is tangible. 10 of Pentacles, it's tangible. It's the finances that you need to start that job, to start that side project, that investment that comes in. It could even be an estate, some sort of inheritance, will, something about wine could be significant. This could even involve, like, what is that? Some sort of social media presence. Okay. But this is abundance. This is your birthright. The 10 of Pentacles. Wow. That's, you owned your mastery. You're a master in this. And because you've owned whatever it is, you know what's good and what isn't good for you. You're resilient. You know that if you shift and you pivot, wherever you pivot to, you have the Midas touch. And that's the powerful move. You know when to pivot. You know when something isn't working out for you. You know when to let go. That's what's bringing in your abundance. You walked away from something, and that is the return of your mastery. Or you walked away from someone, however it may be for you, shining through. It was the action that brought in this balance. The action you took that is being assessed, because you hold the key to the awakened life. You are the Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Underneath we have the 4 of Cups. No more regret. Now, no more regret over the 3 cups that's here. Now you're seeing the root, the tree that you're leaning on is your ancestors, and this gift of this cup that is coming in for you, which is this 10 of Pentacles, which is this powerful move, which is the 9 of Cups, which is your ultimate wish fulfillment coming in. That's all I got for you, fam. Much love.